Hello, my name is Resti. I'm from Javanese Literature, Universitas Indonesia. In this video, I will present my research about ethnomedicine study on the script of Panji mawi Jajanturan Wayang. Ethnomedicine as a branch of medical anthropology comes from traditional society that acquired health knowledge from their ancestors. This knowledge is passed down from generation to generation by orally and in writing. Manuscript is one of the written media used to document past knowledge, including knowledge about health and traditional medication that contains types of disease, medicines, and treatment methods. There are two types of disease that known by traditional societies. There are disease caused by spirit and disease caused by a heat cold imbalance in the body or known as a medical disease.
The Javanese manuscript entitled Panji mawi Jajanturan Wayang is a manuscript that contains two categories of traditional medicine, namely treatment for disease caused by spirits and disease due to heat-cold imbalance in the body.
For cursory reading, it knew that Pudjiastuti text present various types of medicines ranging on oral medicine, topical medicine, spells to ingredient for skin health and beauty.
In this regard, the question arises is what types of disease contained in the Pudjiastuti text and how they are treated.
This paper based on ancient texts, therefore, the appropriate research method is philology.
The philological steps applied included inventorying manuscript, description of text, comparing text, determining the text to be edited, editing text, translation, and analysis. Meanwhile, ethnomedicine theory used to study the contents of the text. According to Foster Anderson, the ethnomedicine study focused on discussing two types of etiology, namely personalistic etiology and naturalistic etiology.
The research shows one disease caused by spirits, namely manak suwe, and 10 medical diseases.
Why is manak suwe including personalistic disease? Anderson explained that in ethnomedicine, religious and magic systems are closely correlated with personalistic causality. Furthermore, in naturalistic causality, healing methods are rarely related with ritual, religious, and magic. Manak suwe in Pudjiastuti text is treated with spells. Spells is a word structure that is believed to be effective in creating spiritual change. This shows that spells are closely related to elements of religion and magic. Meanwhile, the sentence La ilaha illallah contained in those spells proves that treatment by the spells method involves God as a religious element. Therefore, it can be concluded that the three spells above used in the treatment of personalistic disease. Other evidence that shows the spell's role in treating personalistic disease is in the following text. Agent in those spells refers to devil. In ethnomedicine, one of the triggers for personalistic illness is supernatural beings such as demons. Although the mantra does not directly mention the type of disease caused by Satan, its existence in medical text is an excuse that people believe Satan can cause a disease to arise. In Javanese culture, belief in the existence of spirits is a common thing. Geert states that Javanese people believe in the existence of three types of spirits, namely memeti, lelembut, and tuyul. Lelembut are spirits that can cause someone to be sick or crazy. Medical diseases in the Pudjiastuti text are a pain in the liver, stomach, colds, dysentery, heat, chills, swollen feet, swelling without cause, coughing, and headache.
Disease in the Pudjiastuti text treated with jamu, tamba, tapel, or pilis. The difference between those treatments is in the function and use of methods.
Tamba and jamu both function as medicine. However, jamu has another function. It can be used to boost the immune system and can be consumed even if you are not sick, while tamba is not the case. Meanwhile, the difference between pilis and tapel is in the location of their use on the body, tapel for the stomach and pilis for the forehead. Here are examples of diseases with their respective treatment media.
Based on literature studies, most of the herbal plants used in each medication have an appropriate function according to their use.
So, it can be concluded that
Javanese society at the time the Pudjiastuti script written around the 18th or 19th century had extensive knowledge and was useful to facilitate their life, especially in terms of treating disease. Although there were no facilities to test the content and properties of plants at that time, the Javanese people were able to use herbal plants appropriately. Therefore, it can be concluded that the ancient manuscripts which have been seen as outdated, in fact, contain so much knowledge that is still useful for today's life. Moreover, through the ethnomedicine approach, the types, drugs, and methods of treating disease can be identified. That's all the explanation of my research. Thank you for your attention. Bye!